Good morning, welcome once again to Working. Okay, this job that we have been trying to work on for months and months and months now has becoming so frustrated, and now it's not even about the job itself, it's about the weather. So we're getting into February now. We had survived pretty much the entire winter without any major winter storms, major snowfall events. Didn't even really get that cold this winter. And we had finally been going on this job. We had gotten several of the foundations poured, several of the footings poured, or more than half of the footings poured. We were really rolling on it. And then suddenly we just got hit by this spate of really bad winter weather, where it didn't get above freezing, still hasn't gotten above freezing for quite a while. And we weren't able to work for an entire week. We had 2 foundations set up, 2 footings set up, ready to pour, but you can't pour concrete when the ground is absolutely frozen. They won't let you do that. They won't let you pour foundation walls when the forms are filled with snow, obviously. So we couldn't work for an entire week. It's a Monday now after this weather event. It's about 27 degrees, 26 degrees at the moment. It's supposed to get above freezing today, but I think there's still going to be quite a bit of snow around where we're going to be trying to work. We won't be able to pour until everything thaws out, but we were hoping to maybe set up some more footings, and we won't be able to do that if there is snow all over the ground. So I'm heading to the job now. We're going to see what the situation is. I'm thinking maybe I will try to clear the ground where we might be setting footings, so that hopefully as it gets to, supposedly it's supposed to get to about 38 degrees today, maybe that'll give a chance, or it'll give the sun a chance to kind of thaw things out. And then hopefully tomorrow and the rest of the week we'll actually be able to get moving and get some stuff done. Hopefully we'll be able to pour this week. I don't even know if that's gonna happen. It's gonna get very cold at night still, like down into the teens. So, it's tough. I just sounded like Arnold Schwarzenegger there. It's been tough on this job, and it's been very frustrating because I just felt like we had some momentum, we were going, it was going well, and then suddenly the weather stuff happens. I'm hoping this is it for the rest of the year, but we'll see. Looks like there's a bit of snow still out here in Blaine. There isn't really any in Bellingham now, where I live, but we'll see how the job site looks. It's quite the odd looking snowman there, just a weird beast. It's not looking great, but frankly, it's actually a little better than I thought it would look. The whole road here is just completely covered in ice. To find a place where I could actually park. What my worry is, and it seems like this is definitely the case, is that basically there was a bunch of snow, it melted, then refroze, so we're just gonna have this horrible crust of ice over everything. So that's not ideal, but we'll see what we can do here. Oh boy, it's a little slippery. Yeah, there's a pretty good crust over the top of the snow. It's not just powder anymore because it's been melting and refreezing. I want to see how much snow is in the forms here. There's still quite a bit here in drifts. Whoa. Let's see. Yep, there's a good amount in there. We can't pour on top of that. That has to be gotten rid of. If we could just get some hot water out here, throw it inside. Yeah, I mean, there's a good 2-3 inches of snow. So that's not great. Let's take a look at the footings. Ugh. Got these drifts here. Must have been windy. Yeah, well, that's definitely not good either. Jeez. Snow drifted over the entire footing. Damn. That is really bad. I might have to get the site supervisor here. Maybe he can get some of the families out here to dig this out of here, because this is going to take a very long time to melt if they don't do something about this. Yikes. Now it might be better where we actually want to set up more footings, because there wouldn't have been any boards for the snow to blow into and build up against. Yeah, there's not a ton of snow on the ground over here. This isn't bad at all. I mean, it's bad, but it's not as bad as it could be. Yeah, this might be doable. We might be able to clear this up and actually set some forms. It's annoying that our lumber pack is covered in snow as well, but we can dig that out. Just want to be able to do something. Wonder how frozen the ground is, though. Very. It's very frozen. All right, well, we'll see what we can do. It's both worse than I thought and not quite as bad as I thought, so I don't know. We're not going to be able to pour, obviously, for at least a few days unless it really warms up. But as far as maybe setting some more forms, we might be able to clear this out, clear the snow off of this, and then let the sun get to the actual sand and pit run. Maybe thaw that out a little bit so we can get stakes in. I'm having Justice bring some metal stakes, so we'll see what happens. Well, we're not going to be able to accomplish much today. I've been calling the concrete company, calling the pump. We were going to try to pour either tomorrow or the next day. That's definitely not going to happen. We're going to have some of the people here on the site dig out these footings tomorrow. Today, Justice and I are just going to scrape the snow off of these next two lots, kind of break the lumber packs up and get everything laid out so maybe things can melt over the next couple days. It's not going to get above freezing here today until like midday, and probably only for an hour or two. So basically, we're kind of in a holding pattern until the weather improves. But we'll get these cleared out, this one and that one. And that's about it. Not much you can do when the weather's like this. I should look at the plans for these and see where the garages are. I'm assuming, yeah, it's here and here. So we'll try to rake just around the perimeter. No, I don't think we will tomorrow. I think today we'll just clear everything off. They'll dig those footings out tomorrow, hopefully. We may be able to come back Wednesday and at least lay out. I don't know if we'll be able to get stakes in yet, but, and maybe by Thursday we can actually start staking up the footings and knocking things together.
About a flat shovel I brought.
Okay, I'll just start raking, see how that goes. How many pins did you get?
I got a lot. There's still more there. It's just taking so long.
Yeah, you can bring more out Wednesday. I'm sure we're gonna have to use them. I doubt we'll be able to use any wooden stakes. Let's see how this rakes. It's not too bad. That ground is frozen solid. The outhouses are frozen. I don't think you would want to lay a turd on top of that. It'd be kind of disgusting. Sorry, I'm sniffing like crazy, but my nose will not stop running out in this. Well, that's about all we can do today. We cleared out the snow. I think the camera fell over during the time lapse. I got hot. I'm sweating now. My hands and feet are absolutely frozen, but the rest of me warmed up quite a bit. Gotta hope that, I don't know if it actually will get above freezing today, but maybe in the next couple days, if it starts warming up and getting above freezing, then the fact that we cleared the snow out where we need to set up our next footings, I'm hoping that it'll thaw out and we'll be able to get some stakes in and everything. So that's kind of what it's like when the weather is like this. Snow and ice, not so nice when you're trying to pour concrete. The wind is cold. Oh boy. Slipping and a sliding. What a mess. Man, that wind is very cold. Warmed up quite a bit raking and shoveling all that snow, but my hands are absolutely freezing. My feet are frozen solid. My toes will probably have to be amputated at some point. But that's kind of what it is today. We couldn't really accomplish too much. I'm hoping that clearing that snow away will mean that in the next couple days, if it warms up a little bit, hopefully, my fingers are so frozen. There we go. That hopefully if it warms up a little bit, we'll have the ground thaw out enough that we can actually get stakes in, and we'll see what happens. But there you go. That's what happens when the weather gets cold, everything freezes up. It's kind of hard to do concrete work. Thanks so much for watching. I don't have any chocolate milk today, unfortunately, but if you need any concrete work done and you live in the Whatcom County area, there is a link in the description box below for Contech, our company. And until next time, I will pray for warmth and rain to melt all this snow. I'll see you later, gang. Thanks for watching.